What's up, YouTube? Pt.3 here. So many had really liked my first two videos about how to record good landing footage, especially the one within the cabin of the 777 right here. And then I showed a video yesterday where you could get out in drone mode and watch your plane land by letting the AI land it as well. So if this is your first time seeing one of these videos I've done, this is obviously my third one. Watch those first two, especially the first one. Many people loved it, but I'm just going to go a little more in detail because some people, I guess, didn't see the first video, so they weren't really sure how I was replicating what I was doing. So I'm going to show y'all two cool little ways right here, just ideas to get good footage. You know, because I see a lot of people do this for like videos, or they send it to their friends, or they use it in their YouTube videos. So just cool ideas. So let me show you how real quick. We'll get into this real fast. Try to make this video short for you. Alright guys, so first thing you want to do is get in your plane. You want to have a flight plan set up. Then once you have a flight plan set up, you can either do it in the plane or in the world map. You want to turn on AI piloting, and be sure with your flight plan that you have a airport selected and a runway selected. So you're going to turn AI piloting on, and AI is going to fly your plane. AI will completely fly your plane from takeoff to landing if you want it to. Now, it took me the longest time till one of my good subscribers told me the reason why I was always having issues without getting these perfect landings when I was trying to get good footage was with the weather. You have to have, and I mentioned this in the very first video, you have to delete the wind layers. If you don't, there's always issues. But as long as you delete the wind layers, you can choose anything you want. Severe storms, hurricane, the rain, everything. As long as you delete the wind layers. I'm going to make this one pretty today, just so y'all can actually get a good view of this. So I am headed to the infamous Princess Juliana Airport. Alright. AI is flying the plane. So from this point here, we're pretty close. You know, a lot of people were wondering, how did I get down to the runway and wait for my plane to come in the second video? Well, this is what you do. Go into drone mode, camera, turn your drone speed 100%. Now, to break away from the plane. Now, this is very important. You can leave drone follow mode on, alright, if you want to go faster. But as soon as you stop, you're going to keep moving because you're still attached to the plane technically. So if you are still moving when you stop, turn this off. Or you can just turn it off now. You'll move a little bit slower, but you'll still beat the plane. So just turn it off like that. And then from there, you know, my plane's doing its thing. The AI pilot is flying it just like that. And I'm leaving her behind. And then from this point here, I am just going to drone mode all the way to the airport and get ready for her arrival, just like this. So I will see y'all guys in just a moment on the runway. Alright guys, down below is Princess Juliana Airport. From here, we can go ahead and see where our plane is at. She's not far out. We're going to go ahead and change our drone speed way down. Alright. And this weather is really bright. So let's change the time of day. And right here is where we got to show y'all the famous Princess Juliana Airport.
2,500.
You hear my plane at 2,500 feet. We could see her out there in the distance behind those people's names. I'm going to move back just a little bit so we can get this whole thing captured. And if you're not sure if everything's going correct in your plane, like we see everything's going good right now, the landing gear is down, it's got flaps being started, AI is slowing the plane down, so everything looks good. So we can double check that just like that, get back out here. I love the name, I Can't Land. That is great. But this is the Princess Juliana add-on, so you're not going to see this in the sim if you don't have the add-on. And our plane is shortly out. She was visible there for a minute. I think she's behind one of them names. But we'll still hear the altitude and everything. If ATC was turned on, we would hear ATC communications and all that stuff going on. But we will hear, I got ATC turned off, so we're not going to hear it. But we will hear everything in the plane. If there's any alarm going off, any noises, any beeping, the altitude call outs and all that stuff, we will still hear out here. There she is. She's right behind I Can't Land. She's close. She's about to come right over us. But like I said, I know y'all really liked the cabin one I did. A lot of people love that and did not know about that little trick. And like I've said before, I got to thank one of my subscribers for teaching me that you had to turn off the wind to make that work, because I was always running off the runway, landing off the runway or whatever when AI was landing the plane, overshooting. It is imperative when you do this that you have a runway long enough for your plane. Right now we're doing it with the 777. This one, I believe on the Xbox, requires probably the most runway on any plane, so you want to make sure that you have a runway that's capable of taking this plane, because AI does not stop as quick as we do.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And just like that, guys, you get that awesome footage. Let me show y'all my second part. So we're going to go to the ATC tower, and I'm going to show you a cool trick. So if you go ahead and got your airplane on a runway, and you have one with a tower, turn on that AI piloting. Watch your airplane take off. Wait a minute. We got to turn off drone mode, follow mode. We're being pushed with the plane. There we go. But now you see my 777 right here going down the runway. We're going to hear the call out, I'm sure, in a minute. There it is. So another way to get cool footage, and I'm also going to show it coming in landing from the same tower. This runway is a little short for this plane. He's definitely a little low there. But let's go ahead and jump to the landing, and let me show you how cool that looks from the tower. Alright, so here we are. There's my plane. See her out there, you can see her lights blinking. AI is piloting her, bringing her on in. She's about to come right on down. Right down this runway right here.
Five hundred. 400.
And like I said, this is just another way that you can get some cool footage. Just cool footage ideas. You know, I've seen people make movies on YouTube and stuff, and just short little films and stuff. They're just really neat.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
And just like that, guys, she is down. But just another cool perspective, ways to look at it. But this is mainly for Xbox because we don't have replay. So I know some people might think some of this is kind of lame, and some will also think it's really cool. But I personally think it's really cool. And like I said, it's ways you can get cool images like this of your plane and stuff like that until we get replay mode. Because until then we can't get on different parts of the runway and watch our plane and watch our actual landing come in on Xbox or get in the cabin. So just some cool techniques of things you can do. So I thought I'd share this with y'all guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you haven't seen the very first one yet, where I'm actually inside the plane sitting in the cabin like a real passenger as the plane completely lands, so definitely check that one out. That's definitely probably one of the coolest, definitely the coolest video out of the three. But as always, guys, happy flying out there. I'm Pilot83. Fly together, guys. Stand together. Thank you guys all so much for your support. If you want to join my Discord, links below. Just click on that down there. And a lot of cool people just like me who all about flight simming and stuff and helping each other and build the community. Until next time, guys. Peace. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you like this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys.